Oi, boys, welcome to another episode in our career mode playthrough. As the South Sydney Rabbitohs, we are back with the preliminary final, one game away from the grand final, and we got quite the task ahead of us. The New Zealand Warriors, who if you remember just a few weeks ago, held us to 12 points. We did get the win in the end, but man, the Warriors defense, their team in general, definitely proved that they are one of the quote-unquote teams to beat heading into finals week, and we got them for the preliminary, and it should be an interesting game, as always. Shout out to the gang if you're watching us right now. Be sure to shout yourselves out in the comment section with a hashtag OddSquad, and let's get right to it. We will look to clear it here from deep within our 40. We got a little bit of wind behind at the angle, not quite right, but it's a decent kick regardless, as it does find the line short of the 20. It'll be the Warriors off the feed. I'll be playing it ultra safe for this game. I'm not trying to lose. One game short of the grand final. As the Warriors get the feed through O'Sullivan. Tavanga to Nikarima. They don't spread it. Nikarima takes the tackle. First, little scoot here from Wade Egan, who... Oh man, don't get me started on Wade Egan. In real life, the man is a little painful to watch. That has to be said. As they get it out to Katoa, he finds Sean O'Sullivan. And the Warriors making some pretty decent meters. They are on our 30 at the moment. Looking for the first points of the game. Katoa takes the tackle and he'll make it just outside our 20, around 22 meters out. A bit of a rubbish kick there from Nikarima. And we'll get the ball in our 20. Oh boys, I'm recording this team list Tuesday. The squads just got announced, and the Broncos, man, they finally dropped my boy Anthony Milford. Sucks to see, I'm not gonna lie, man, but it had to be done. They've got both Croft and Dearden in the halves, so that'll be interesting to see as we try the classic Cody Walker to Campbell Graham pass, but we throw it forward and we invite the Warriors here inside our half, free of charge. But yeah, Anthony Milford got Tuivasa Sheck with the footwork, and it's Cam Murray in pursuit who won't catch him. The Warriors will be the first to score points, and it's through their skipper Roger Tuivasa Sheck. As Nikarima with the kicking duties adds the extras. Warriors up by 6. But yeah, someone asked about my thoughts on Anthony Milford, so I'll talk about it during this video. And it sucks to see, man, as he was one of my favorite players, still is. But yeah, Milford's fall from grace, if you will, has been a painful one to witness as the Warriors come up with a terrible play. I definitely thought if any coach would get the best out of Milford, it would have been Kevy Walters, because he has gassed them up throughout the years. I mean, we're still super early in the season, so we could see Milford back in first grade, but yeah, he gave him 5 rounds, and unfortunately it has not been enough for Anthony Milford to secure a spot in the starting side. It'll be interesting to see how good Croft and Dearden go as a pair. As we send it to Cody Walker, he tries to find the line. It's a much better kick, plenty of depth, and Tuivasa Sheck will run it into touch. No choice there. It would have been a 40-20 regardless, but we'll take the scrum on the 10. An awkward setup here behind the scrum, so we just send it to Latrell Mitchell, and he'll simply breeze past the defense for our first try of the game. That was a strange one right there, but hey, we'll take the points. I didn't want to pass it to the left because that probably would have resulted in a forward pass as Reynolds ties the game up. It's been an awkward first half. We only got a few minutes left, but man, the Warriors, they've done it again. They've made it a dogfight. As Dane Gagai gets above the pack to make the catch. 2 minutes to go in the half. It's been back and forth as predicted, just like the last time we played him. Seconds remaining in the half. Adam Reynolds out of dummy half, finds a bit of space, looks for Walker in support. It ricochets off the back of a Warrior. Cody Walker scoops it up with ease, and we will score our second try on the stroke of half time. Man, it's been scrappy, but we're scoring at least. First that weird scrum, and then a bit of good fortune here gets us over the line for our second try as we head into the break, leading by 6 points. The Warriors are making it a tough one yet again. Haven't gotten anything going in attack. Our 2 tries have been opportunistic, to say the least. As we take a look at the stats here, and just like the scoreboard, everything's pretty close. I was yapping on about team lists earlier in the video, and speaking of team lists, we got a couple of returning superstars to the game. Well, we had one last week in Kalen Ponga, who I thought had a pretty decent game regardless of how bad their boys got beat, as Jai Arrow gets the ball beat out of him. But yeah, Tommy Turbo makes his return. It'll be interesting to see all the Warriors. They had their chance, they threw a forward pass. No advantage for them to knock on either. We will get the feed to the scrum. But yeah, Tommy Turbo, boys. Who's excited to see Turbo back in action? Again, another awkward lineup behind the scrum. We making no meters, no ground at all, as we send it back to Arrow looking for vengeance. Just runs it straight, makes a couple of good meters. But yeah, Turbo making his return for Manly. It'll be interesting to see if Manly can string together some wins with Tom Trbojevic back on the side. A lot of people have been saying, myself included, that Trbojevic is one of those players that when on the team, man, he gets the whole team firing, the whole team playing good. He's just one of those players that can literally carry a whole side. I mean, it could be a stretch, but in my opinion, he is capable of doing such things. He's a morale player, a morale booster. Just having him on the side. As we look to score one more try here, probably put it out. That's a beautiful ball, draws in 2, and Alex Johnston shifted to the left edge here. We'll score our 3rd try of the match, early too, just after the break, as Adam Reynolds takes the strike from out wide, and we will go up by 12 points. Time to play ultra safe. On the first, another big hit from the Warriors. Seeing plenty of that this game. As Burgess to Totola offside. What was the go there? It's been a pretty messy game. As the Warriors through Frey, they get wrapped up 10 meters out. Little switch back to Fonua Blake on the inside. 5 out, Warriors looking for their 2nd try of the match. And they go wide to Big Ben, Murdoch Marcilla. And he will power his way past the try line. And I believe he falls flat on his belly here. And there it is, the grounding. Warriors will score their 2nd meat pie through Ben Murdoch Marcilla. It was actually a hectic line run by Murdoch Marcilla. Although he was met by the defense, the play actually looked pretty clean if you go back and watch it. It's a pity that Murdoch Marcilla can't receive the same clean passes that close to the try line in real life. If you know, you know. With only 3 minutes remaining, still nervous times because you never know. Big hits happen just like that. Cody Walker did well to hold on to that. As host finds Burgess. 5th and last. Inside the last couple of minutes, we go out the back. Junior Totola drops it on the toe. I don't know why. But we regather and we will take the tackle. The Warriors will get a couple of plays here. As Amal bumps off one. And he's wrapped up 45 out. They go left. Murdoch Marcilla, the try scorer. Plenty of defense on him. So they come back to the right through Jackson Frey. And that will be the final play of the match. We will advance to the grand final. I won't be saying who we'll be playing against, as we'll find out on the day, but it was another dogfight from the Warriors. Another game played in the trenches, and thankfully we got out of that one alive. As always, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more Rugby League Live 4 content or more content in general, be sure to run straight at that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you. Later.
And the gangsters trying to get Franklin, that's paper. Free Taylor, cops got my crew on the radar, cause we stack more bread than a baker. 3 months that boy got pinched for drills. I don't know when I'ma see him again. My son be way too active. Why think there's